Is the commercial cleaning industry dying or is it growing? According to research, it is growing 4% every year from now, which is 2025, up until 2029. So what does this mean? If you are in the cleaning industry, especially the commercial cleaning industry, there is opportunity. Now, when you look back on your previous years in business, have you seen an increase, a decrease, or have you been stagnant? This is a very important question to ask, especially as we're getting ready to close out the year. You want to know what is going on with my business that's allowing it to increase, but also if it's not increasing, what is the problem? Similar to when your car isn't running efficiently, you need to go to a mechanic, you need to get diagnostic and figure out what is the problem. I mean, if your goal is to run a thriving, booming cleaning company, because once you figure that out, and I've learned from experience, once you figure out your business and you get it to, a respectable point where, you're at least grossing $1 million a year, about 25% margins, and you're able to run a team, you're able to grow a healthy business. That's the whole point anyways. Of course, you're going to have your tough seasons earlier on, but eventually, you don't want to be wasting your time and never scaling a company that can, support a team, that can have a mission, that can fire others up to come into work and, put on their uniform, go out and service customers. Like that's what it's all. That's what your point as an entrepreneur is, to create that. And if you're not doing that, then something's wrong. You shouldn't be stressed out every single day, trying to figure out payroll, maybe try to figure out your own finances. Like if you can't even get to a point where it's, serving a point and serving something, and it's been year after year and you haven't gotten there. Like I've recently gone a quick round, recently worked with a client who's been in the industry for 22 years. And she's just now bringing on a coach after all those years. And she's finally at the point where she knows she's not up to the latest and the greatest, to be able to be competitive in the market. So now she's seeking an answer after 22 years to her problem. I thank God that I don't take that long to seek some help. You need help, but it's in the word. You need proper guidance, proper mentors. Whether you're ready to invest into someone or you just spend a significant amount of your time studying and testing things, which I'm not going to get into that as much in this video. But you need to you need to know why is my business not scaling? And you need to get to the solution of that. No matter how long it takes, entrepreneurs, we stick through it. And no matter how long it takes, we figure out why we're not profitable. Why is it that when we're hiring employees, they're only working for 2 weeks? If they're working for someone else for 20 years and for you for 2 weeks, something's wrong with your system, not another company's system, or not wrong with the people. You have something broken inside your system, which is the beautiful part of entrepreneurship, is you get to fix that. You're the one that gets to put the right person in place. You get to put the right system in place. You get to really question, why am I not getting the design that I created here? Now, if you didn't create a plan for your business, and I'm not really a big fan of business plans, but you need to really sit down and think of, what am I creating here? Like, what do I want the end result? How do I know I actually am successful with this business? Whether it comes to tracking KPIs like your revenue, your profit margin, maybe your goal is to partner with the police and donate a certain amount of money. Maybe your goal is to hit a certain revenue, so you can take that 10% and give it to your church. And now, because of you, your church is able to thrive and your church is able to have new life because of your efforts. Like that's what business is about. You have to plan it out with this business and know, what is it, what does it mean for the business to actually be working, for the business to be actually serving its purpose. And that's you as the creator, as the entrepreneur. You get the freedom to be able to do that and to be able to know when that creation is correct. And when it's not correct, you need to do everything in your power every step of the way to get to where it's supposed to be. So this industry is going to continue to grow. But you have to grow with it. You have to know what do you need to do at this stage of your business, because that's not something I can just tell you in a video. I don't know exactly where you're at. That's not something even guys that are doing greater than me, that you can just listen to a video and they're gonna automatically know where you're at and to take you from here to the next step. Because business is stages. You don't build a house by just dropping it there. You have to. There's an entire process to building a house from A to Z. I'm going in my fourplex right now. We're adding a few more units out here in San Diego, ADUs. And it's a process. Like, it started all the way from me buying that fourplex and knowing that I'm going to add more to the land, knowing that I'm going to add more units to the land. So all that took planning. I had to hire an architect. I had to hire him to do the planning, the surveying, and he had to draw all the plans. Like that's not even, it hasn't even came to life yet. That's you when you started working on your cleaning business and planning it out. Like that's preliminary. That's before it even comes to life. But now as you start building it and start putting it all together, you need to know what stage you're at and how to take the next step to make your plan become a reality. And the best way to do that is to really sit down and work on your business. I work with so many cleaning business owners that are just stuck inside their business, and they're like the woman that I'm working with now. We'll call her Sally. That 20 years later, they're still in the rut. Like I feel sorry for people that are at that stage and they continue to waste year after year after year. Like it's better to go work a good job, get you your benefits. And I mean, I'm an advocate for this industry. I love this industry. Cleaning is what I do for a living. This is what made me a multimillionaire. This would allow me to take good care of my wife, take good care of my kids. This would allow me to learn business, to know how to improve my personal life, because, learning business will absolutely do that. You start taking ways to improve your personal life because you have to. Like I've been forced in many seasons to cut down on my finances and learn how to live off of less to make sure my business is thriving. I've been able to learn how to be disciplined and how to work hard and get results. So it all pours over to your personal life as well. But all to say, you need to know at what season right now what do you need help with, and go get that help, no matter what the cost is. Like you're the one creating this. I remember listening to I was in New York at a play with watching a play of Michael Jackson. Powerful, exceptional play. One of the best plays I've watched. I don't watch many plays, but this one, they're just going over his life. And I remember at the point, even with as much money as he had, his team let him know, hey, we don't have the money to afford this. And he said, no, we're going to do whatever it takes to be able to make this project come to life. And that inspired me, because as I continue to study great entrepreneurs, they bring in whatever assistance they need. They pay for whatever program they need. They pay for whatever training they need. They bring in the top talent. Like, I know not everybody wants to have a great cleaning business. But if you even take a little bit of that and learn that, okay, I'm not going to continue to decline year after year, that I'm going to ensure that this year my company continues to increase. I may have to take a loss personally and make some sacrifices in my life. Like even myself right now, I drive, as of right now in this season, I drive quite a bit. So I'm in this gas saving vehicle. Now I do own other vehicles, but I still have to drive around in a beater. I don't have to, but to meet my goals, I'm driving around in a beater because I have enough discipline to know, okay, one, I've owned, phenomenal cars, and I know that feeling. But two, I'm okay with driving this and not having to every single moment, be have all that attention on me. Every single moment, just be like I'm filling some kind of void. No, I'm working my plan, and my plan required this, and I'm willing to do what it takes. So you're gonna see as I continue to elevate and grow levels, that it's all part of the plan, and I'm able to make the sacrifices needed to make sure that I'm getting the growth that I set. Now, the growth that I set is a lot more rapid than traditional growth, and also it's on a much greater scale. So I'm trying to accelerate that growth, and I'm going to accelerate it. But still, you have to have some sort of discipline, some sort of sacrifice, some sort of understanding of what it is you're even looking to result you're looking to get out of this business. So many times I work with y'all, with cleaning business owners, and they don't have any clue on what they're in business for. In business, you are a creator. Any kind of business, you're a creator. And it's not fair for your customers, even if you don't know what you're building and what you want to put together and what kind of experience you want to give to them, to your team, to everyone involved. You need to create something that's going to benefit them as well. It's not only about you. Once you get to a certain level in entrepreneurship, they start to understand it's not even about you. Like a husband and a family, like it's not about us. We're way at the bottom. It's about your wife. It's about your kids. It's about making their lives better. You do not want to get to the end of your life, to the end of your business career, and notice you're just so focused on you that you didn't really create anything of value. and others weren't able to benefit from your life, how much greater would it be that you focus on improving others' lives and giving them the value? And before you know it, your life is phenomenal because of it. Who wants to live a life where they just feel like they don't have enough and they don't give to others? So I want to encourage you with this video to know that this industry has tons of potential. Don't give up on it if you're in it to grow and to improve your life, because it is about making more money. It is about having a better life. It is absolutely about that. I was able to write a check to my church the other day, and this is more than many people make, in a few months of work. And I come from nothing. I come from poverty. I come from, low income housing. I come from living on my own at 15 and a half, bouncing around 15 and a half, bouncing around house to house. And I'm able to cut checks like this because of this industry right here. So you do want to make tons of money in it. But I want you to know that there is an opportunity there. There is an opportunity in this industry. I know it's boring. I know all these other shiny things are coming along, like AI, people looking to drop shipping little areas over. There's all kind of other shiny things, I understand, but this industry, the big players take up a large portion of it. So if you can even get a fraction of the industry in your market, like, you're gonna be well off. So if your business isn't running and growing as it's supposed to, something's wrong. Get checked out. Get an assessment. I believe I still have access to a free business assessment that was actually powerful. I stopped using a Keep. My membership just ended a few days ago. I'm not sure if I still have access to that. Test that you can put in all your information and it'll give you an assessment. But if that doesn't work, I'm able to work with you for the 5-day challenge. Currently, at $97 per month. And we can do the challenge and see exactly what it is. You need someone else's perspective to see what it is. If it's not me, find someone who's experienced in the industry, who knows why things are not working in your business, because the thing you don't want to waste is your time. That's one thing I don't like wasting, is my time and my energy on things that aren't going to get me towards my goals. It's no point you acting like you have so many years left of your life, so many moments. You really don't. So you need to be careful with where you're investing your time, your energy. So figure out what it is. Obviously, if it's not working now and it hasn't been working, there's something you don't know that you need to learn, and you need to take the time to get help with that. So thank you guys for listening to the video. Like, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to continue making content. As I said, I just recently had some moves going on, and my daughter put her school. So I've been having personal things. I don't want to neglect those that need help on the channel, because the reason I do this primarily is to put out good content to help others grow in their business, and to be the voice that I would have been nice for me to have when I was growing and scaling my company. So that's primarily, by the grace of God. I'm good in many areas. So I can take the time to do that. So I hope this helps. Like, subscribe, all that cool stuff, comment. And if you're ready to move forward and seeing what's wrong with your business, join the challenge. I believe my team's going to put it in the link there, and you can sign up.